It is hot in here. I had a substitute teacher in 6th grade honor chorus who played the Go-Go's, which was very, 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 very happening at the time. When I was in 6th grade, the Go-Go's were everything. They were like the hippest, coolest thing around. And this teacher, our substitute teacher, won us over on day 1 because this music started playing, Vacation, and then she came in and she was like doing this little like, she was so nerdy, but it was so cute. She like did this little dance and she didn't say a word. She just like danced into our classroom. I will never forget that. I don't remember her name, but I vividly remember what she looked like, what she was wearing, and that she played the Go-Go's Vacation. So a tribute to you, substitute teacher, whatever your name is. And welcome to Mega Vlog number 7. Mega Vlog number 7. I'm actually posting this the last day of June. I usually post them the first Thursday of every month, but there's a reason for that. And the reason is I am taking a 3-week hiatus, the first 3 weeks in July. Therefore, the theme for July is vacation! Yes! Vacation. I will be back the last week in July, so I will be doing a podcast and a video and my usual content creation on this theme. So whatever I learn during this hiatus, or whatever comes to me on the theme of vacation, I will actually be creating a little bit of content, and I will be on social media. I definitely will be popping into the private group for the Psycho-Spiritual Wheel of the Year because things move fast there. I notice if I don't pop in for a couple of days, I'm all like, oh my God, I'm gonna be here for an hour trying to like give everybody the attention because people share personal, private, or just things that are important to them in their lives there. I don't want to just be like it and move on. I try to really engage people there. So there's that. I have scheduled some Facebook posts because what my intention is for the 3 weeks I'm gone, I'm gonna revisit some of my favorite themes. So each week we'll have a theme. Kind of like I do a theme every month, and then I've scheduled Facebook posts. So if you're new to Kick-Ass Witch, or you've been around forever and you don't mind revisiting some old content, I'm just gonna lead back to some old favorite videos and blog posts and podcast episodes, and I just thought that'd be a fun way to keep working with themes. And a lot of new people have come on board this year. Right now, as it stands, I am so amazed by this. I could get choked up saying it, but I could get choked up saying anything because I'm just that kind of person. But there are 4,000 people listening to each episode of Hippie Witch right now, and I keep thinking, if I was doing a show with my rock band, which we don't play shows anymore, or I was doing a play back when I was an actor, or I was just doing a speaking engagement and 4,000 people showed up, I would be like, I don't even know I don't know how I'd feel. That seems like such a huge number. To know that many people are listening to me talk every week is pretty amazing. And a lot of those are new this year. So if you are new, thank you so much. I've gotten amazing feedback and emails in particular, and I value each and every one of you. I did not mean to talk about this just now. What do I want to talk about? I need to bring it in and focus because I don't want this video to be huge. Although they're called mega vlogs for a reason, because A, I tend to ramble, and B, I then always tack on some information. Focus, Joanna, focus. I tack on footage. I tack on footage to the end of these mega vlogs of just whatever fun things that I've done in the past month. I think that the next mega vlog is going to be really fun because I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas this month. My friend Lenora is visiting, and I'm going to be doing some fun things. So I will try to record all of that if my camera will keep up with me. This is the next Robert Moss book I've been reading. I was kind of bummed. I bought it used, and it's actually a library book. When I get these, I feel a little bit creeped out, like they have tons of people's energy in it. Like when you get a used library book and you never really know what you're gonna get when you get a used book on Amazon. I was just grateful that it didn't have bed bugs, it didn't smell like smoke, and it didn't have any weird like booger smears on it or anything. So I just saged it and I was like, okay, library book, I guess I'm gonna take you into my life now. I just love Robert Moss. The three only things: dreams, coincidence, and imagination. They're the three only things. It was only a dream. It was only my imagination. It was only a coincidence. That's what the book is about. I think Robert Moss is an honorary witch. He's so witchy. If you're witchy, you will really, really, really love his work. I feel confident in this because dozens and dozens and dozens of you bought Sidewalk Oracles, which is what the June theme was all about, signs, symbols, and synchronicities, and you've been loving it. So, oh gosh. I'm recording this on a Monday. I need to post a picture. People have been sending in pictures of themselves with the Sidewalk Oracles book, and someone shared a picture of their dog with the book, and it's really cute, and I meant to share that with you guys, so I'll try to remember to post that on Facebook before this month is over. And then I'm surrounded by books right now, so this is gonna kind of be an unofficial book nerd post, but I wanted to talk about astrology quickly, if I can. It's hard for me to talk about anything quickly, but you may have noticed in the last couple years I've been gaining steam on my understanding of astrology. Last year I really got into studying my natal chart. I got my natal chart, I started working with it. This year I'm understanding my natal chart, and a point I just didn't know if I would ever get to. I'm actually able to look at the current astrological weather and apply it back to my natal chart and have this whole conversation going, and it's freaky. It's freaky. I do a lot of Googling, like I'll get into an aspect, like my Saturn is in Cancer, for example, and getting into that was just such a revelation. That's a really famous aspect that's known, it's an infamous aspect that's known for being very, very challenging. And so reading about that was very healing for me. It made me feel kind of seen and understood and have more compassion for myself. But then other aspects I've been reading about, I got way deep into my 10th house, because my 10th house is just, if you look at my chart, it's like the 10th house is just going off. There's just so many things there, and then it relates back to the second house. So if you don't know anything about astrology, I will just say this. That day freaked me out. It gave me the creeps. It was so weird. I had, what did I text my friend? I texted my friend Dawn, because she's really into this stuff too. We've had a blast talking about synchronicity and astrology and all of that good stuff. And I was just like, oh my God, this is so spooky. I just feel like spooked and excited at the same time. Like, who made me? Because they know everything. There's something out there that knows everything about me. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's like, I can't explain it. The deeper you get into your natal chart, the more specific and the more accurate it gets. You're just like, how could anybody know this? How do they know this? And who is they? Did somebody make me? This is just crazy. It's really, really intense when you start going down that rabbit hole and you start hitting levels of understanding. At first, it's very confusing and overwhelming. If you know nothing beyond your sun sign, I recommend just starting with your moon. Find out what your moon is, and you will learn tons. And then maybe from there, check out what your north node is, and or your ascendant, and just start slow, because if you try to just learn your natal chart right off the bat, it can be really off-putting and it's a lot to take in. But this is an exciting practice that I can see just being obsessed with for the rest of my life. It's very complementary to what I have learned in the last 8, I don't even know how many years I've been studying tarot. I have to say too, if you know a really talented, skillful, knowledgeable astrologer, they are worth their weight in gold. I have a whole new respect for people who can accurately read a natal chart and offer some kind of guidance. I think Robert Ohado is charging like $750 a session right now if you want to work with him one-on-one. And you'll hear him kind of be defensive in his podcast because people give him shit about that from time to time. I get it. Not only is he super busy, he's a badass when it comes to archetypal astrology, and I just love him. As you probably know if you listen to me, I talk about him a lot. But I mean, to get the chance to talk to someone that has that level of understanding and can zero in on your life path that way, that is worth every penny. Are you kidding me? And if you don't want to pay it, why are you writing to him to complain? I think that's so crazy. Anyway, this has just given me a whole new respect for astrologers. Like, there are brain surgeons and then there are astrologers. I'm like, whoa, that is a deep, amazing thing to do with your life. And mad respect to any astrologers that are listening right now. What you do, whoa, blowing my mind. I want to give you some references if what I'm saying interests you. If you don't have your natal chart, you can get a free one at Astrolabe. It's labe.com. You'll get your free, it's pretty detailed, I have to say, for a free report. It'll come to your email address. You have to know the time you were born and the place you were born. If you know those two things, you can get your natal chart. And if you want to go deeper, though, it's totally worth, I think it's $25 to get a personalized natal chart where they will take you a little bit deeper. And then from there, you can really start studying the different aspects. You can with the free one, too. The free one is awesome for, dipping your toes in the water just to see what you think. I started with my free one, and I used that for a long time before I finally parted with my money. I bought this. Now I don't even want to share my natal chart because now it's like, oh, if I share it, you're going to know everything about me. So I'll show you one of the cover pages. So many notes in this book. I have shared this before, but Aquarius Nation, here. Oh, Aquarius Nation, KV is what she goes by. KV is the force behind Aquarius Nation. She does personalized birth chart books. They're really fun to read. It's all about you. It is so self-indulgent and me, but fascinating at the same time. I will warn you, if you order one of these, you are going to be waiting for it for a long, many months. So I would order it and then just put it out of mind and then just be excited when it shows up on your doorstep one day. But something, I think she has these on sale right now, The Way of the Moon Journey. This will teach you basic but still fairly in-depth astrology. You're going to learn everything that you need to know to really get off and running and to follow the phases of the moon and start doing something called moon mapping. I totally recommend this. It's very affordable. I feel like it's $19 right now. And it's really cool too because it's great for manifesting. If you like to work with the moon cycles and do magic that way, she has you work with the different glyphs for each zodiac sign. It's so cool. Totally recommend this. And I have no affiliation with her. I'm just loving her right now because she started also for $13 a month. I feel like a commercial. I do not know this woman at all. I'm just sharing this with you because it's what I'm doing and I'm excited. The first month is $6.50, and then if you like it, your credit card gets charged every month $13, and you get a daily report. So once you have like a basic understanding of astrology, you get these cool like daily reports that really go with the moon mapping journey. So that's amazing for anybody that wants to like really go nuts. And I want to really go nuts. And then one other thing, definitely check out Robert Ohado's podcast, Soul Connections, because it's amazing. And it's very much it's about shadow work and archetypes. It's more just about like a general education. It's going to give you a deep foundational education that will serve you as you start to learn about all kinds of things. But astrology is what I'm talking about specifically. And then Ann Ortelli has a weekly, I forget what it's called, Weekly Astrology Weather Report or something. Her podcast is great just for weekly, just knowing what's going on week by week. And then there's another one I just found for those of you who are more advanced. If you love Jung, if you love archetype work, if you really, really, really want to nerd out on this stuff on a deep level, it's called Exploring Astrology. It's another podcast I totally recommend. What's on my sticky note here of things to talk about? Hiatus. I don't want this just to be about astrology. I will be posting, besides on Facebook, I will definitely be posting on Instagram because I can't not post on Instagram. So that's just, it's a lot of food, but I've kind of opened it up to talk a little bit about like law of attraction sometimes, like light magic, and nature. I post a lot of nature stuff, but mostly food because I'm obsessed with food. And then I love Twitter for like random declarations of randomness. So I'll probably pop into Twitter sometimes too. So the hiatus is mostly from doing the podcast and the videos and the blog posts and all of that kind of thing. But I'll be around. I'll be around. I'm not gonna be doing coaching. That's another thing I'm taking a break from. What else? Oh, this I need your help with. I have mentioned this now month after month. I have finally recorded video commercials for the 2 ebooks I wrote earlier this year. I have had nightmares about posting these commercials on YouTube. I say commercials because I intend to figure out how to put these at the beginning of videos. So, you watch those commercials, you're trying to watch a video, and then like one of those annoying commercials comes on before. I'm gonna be one of those annoying commercials. And I have been talk about shadow work. This has been very frightening for me, just opening up to the general public. And I've had dreams about people like hating on me for doing this. So I will be posting these during the hiatus at some point because the videos are done. I just have to get up the courage to post them and figure out how to do that, how to turn them into one of those little commercials. So if you come across a commercial, I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up and said something nice, especially if you've read one of the ebooks. Like, saying something nice in the comments section will be very, very, very helpful, and I will definitely appreciate it, if only just for my own peace of mind, because this is me doing something scary and stepping outside my zone of lies. So that will be popping up in your feed at some point. What else? I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I have other things on the post-it and stacks of books right here, but I can see I've already been talking for so long, it's embarrassing. I'm really excited to take a break. I don't know what August theme is gonna be. I have some ideas in my head, but I'm just gonna let it percolate while I'm chillaxing, and I'll know better when I come back to business as usual at the end of July. I hope you are having an amazing summer. Here's some random vlog footage, and until we meet again, much love. Peace. This is my son's program. This is where he goes 5 days a week. There are horses back there and a little farm. So many eucalyptus trees and ravens. It's magical here. We are painting tiles for the tile show to raise money for my son's program. All the gray on this will be yellow, supposedly. That's what I was told. So that is my big Sur tile. And that one I have not painted yet. It's my mommy, my Aunt Bonnie, my kid, and Darl. Peace. This is a good one. That's a really good one. What are you making, DeVoe?
Blackout.
Blackout?
What does a blackout?
Are we talking about a blackout golf ball?
Yeah.
I am gonna make moon and stars. What are you making, Mom?
I have no idea. A square?
What do you have there, buddy?
X-O-U-T.
Golf ball. X out golf ball?
Yeah.
All right, let's walk it in here. This way. Yeah. Yep, you're gonna drop it. You're gonna drop it. You gotta focus. Here we are.
Golf balls.
Here
An
they
XL.
are.
An XL.
Don't they look much better when you see them all together?
Yeah. Kind of. Whatever you think. Look, this is Joanna's. That's the one I wanted. Pull that out, kind of. I want that one as Joanna's right here.
Very cute. The art classrooms are that way, and then the walls are lined with art. And what's cool is some of their artists here are award-winning artists and professionals that actually have fans and followings and make their living that way. So that's pretty cool. I'm in a dark hallway, so I don't know if you can see this. I'll try to lighten it when I'm editing, but I wanted to show you one of Tanner's favorite things he does here is he washes cop cars. And this is a picture of some of the people doing that. So we just got done painting tiles for the tile show, and now we are on our way to the garden shop to get plants, hopefully edible plants, organic, and some herbs. I got a bouquet of chamomile that I'm obsessed with. It was just like a little $3.99 bouquet from, where are you? There you are. From Trader Joe's, but it smells so good. It's like a really mild honey smell, kind of. I don't know how to explain it. And they're just so bright and happy and cute. And so I'm gonna see if I can get some organic chamomile to plant to have in my yard. And then lavender would be great too, because I have lavender, but it's not organic. And so I'm thinking I want to make lavender chamomile tea because I love to drink that at night before bedtime. So how fun would it be to make my own? Armstrong Garden Center. It's cool. You see a big old garden area over here and then over here. It's so exciting. We're not going to get very much today, but we could if we wanted to. It's a huge place. So fun. This is darling. There are butterflies. There's a monarch butterfly I've been trying to catch on camera, but it's fast. It doesn't seem to want to be on camera, but it's making the rounds, so maybe it'll come back by so I can show you. But so happy. I wish I had more of a green thumb. I love plants, but I'm not great at keeping them alive. I'm looking to change that this summer. Oh gosh, there's a couple of monarchs flying around. They're so hard to catch on camera. Ah, look at this mini Airstream. I guess these are garden ornaments, but they're like junkyard toys, kind of. Kind of cool and different. Ooh, monarch, 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 monarch. Ah, come back, butterfly. 2 monarchs. Ah! Wow. These butterflies, they look like they're having the time of their lives. They're flying all over the garden so fast. And then they like start like twirling together. There's one again. They're having a very happy life, it would seem. Itty bitty. Aw. I think I want this spider plant for my room. Okay, what did we get? We got fennel, which is in the first book in the novel series that I wrote. So I'm excited to grow it for that reason, and also it just makes a really kick-ass tea. I got some leeks and some lemon balm, some strawberries. I don't know what this is, but it's pretty, and some lavender. And there we are. There's our garden. Billy, you like sniffing the herbs? We got rosemary and basil and thyme, buddy. Those good, right? Is a good herb. The kid and I built a fire. Happy new moon, Tanner DeVoe.
Yeah.
It's a what kind of moon?
A new moon.
A new moon in Gemini.
Yeah.
New moon in Gemini. Vesper, what do you think about that? You like the fire? I am in Santa Monica on my way to see the Love Witch. Did you see all of the links on the weekly witch review for the Love Witch? It is going to be amazing, super campy. I'm meeting my friend Marla there for her birthday. So fun. This is going to be a blast. I know it. And I'm wearing a little 60s dress here. That's her present next to me because it's her birthday. And there's my little bug parked behind a Tesla, of course. Only in LA. There it is, the love witch. I just fell in the street and ripped my toe and broke my fingernail. And there's the birthday girl, and we're filming each other. The love witch. Woo. I am late for a sound bath guided meditation at Spellbound Sky. I am meeting an online friend there, Amber. I have never met her before, but it's always fun to meet someone new. And it started 3 minutes ago. I hope they let me in. I hope people are mulling about, because I don't want to bust in and interrupt it. I don't even think they'll let me bust in and interrupt the meditation. It's gonna be a bummer if I miss this. But I'm trying to stay calm. I'm trying to be mindful. I'm like scanning my environment, looking for messages and clues, and I looked over and there was a big sign that said, open, open, open. It was flashing, so I just kind of closed my eyes. I was at a stop sign and took a breath and was like, okay, I'm opening to the moment. I'm opening my heart. Because, you know, they say how you begin a situation is how it ends. So I don't want to go into this meditation a scattered, harebrained mess. So calm. I'm going to meditate in my car on my way there. Mindfulness, mindfulness. Seriously, this is happening now. Meditation is in progress. Please don't disturb. 20 bucks down the drain. Amber's in there wondering where I am. Well, yeah. And the store is locked today too. So I can't go in to find out what time the meditation ends so I can meet Amber. This is super annoying. Yeah. Yay!
Although I'm kind of funny on the camera. Hi!
This is Amber, and she's super witchy, and she's local. Hi. And we're talking about deep things too soon in our relationship, but that's okay. Yay!
And we're in this beautiful space.
Yeah.
Having wonderful food. Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody's hot. Oh my God, it's so hot. Everybody's just laying around being hot.
So that went really well. I missed the meditation, but definitely made a friend-love connection.